If you want to understand the difference between takt time and cycle time and which one is more important, this video is for you. My name is John Watt from Manycaps Consulting, and this is the Thursday Q&A. This week's question comes from Ryan down in Timaru. Ryan and his company are starting out in the lean journey and want to understand, should they concentrate on takt time or should they concentrate on cycle time? Which one is better for the lean journey? So let's understand what takt time is. Takt time actually is a German word. It means beat rate or pulse. So that's about understanding what the customer demand is every week, every day. So if they want 400 widgets a week, that's 80 a day, which is 10 an hour. So your takt time is 10 an hour. It's an externally driven measure, but it's a really important one. Cycle time, well, that's an internal measure. That's the rate of the time it takes your process to work from the start of the first widget to the start of the second widget. So run through the whole cycle. Within your process, you'll likely have process A, process B, process C. And each one of those will have its own cycle time. The slowest one of those will be the bottleneck, and that's going to determine the cycle time for your entire process. Now obviously, if your internal cycle time is slower than your takt time, so it takes you more than 8 hours to make 10 widgets, you're going to be late delivering to the customer, or you're going to be working overtime and costing yourself more money. If your internal cycle time is quicker than your takt time, then you're going to deliver faster. So you end up stocking and storing that product, and that's going to cost you money and create waste as well. So the ideal is to try and balance your cycle time with your takt time. Back to the original question of which one is more important, where should I focus? Well, firstly, you have to focus on understanding the customer takt time. If you don't understand the customer takt time, how can you possibly set up an internal process that's going to meet their demand? That results in you having to have a really good relationship with your client, with understanding what they really need. Because their takt time, while they're ordering 400 a week, might not be 80 a day. They might need 160 every 2 days for their process. Understanding that will dramatically alter how your internal processes work. So that's where I would start. I would start really understanding my takt time. That's us for another Thursday Q&A. Hope you found it useful and you got something out of it. As always, please keep sending in the questions. We really love to see what people are asking, and the feedback has been really great. So again, we really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and let's keep improving.